Happy Halloween, crafty friends. It's Justine Dvorak from Stationery by Justine, and we are celebrating Halloween with a card. Of course we are, because we're card makers after all. I'm using my fantastic favorite stencil, the halftone stencil. I tell you, this stencil works with everything. I'm also going to be using the products from the new release that are coffee themed, the coffee on the go die set and the takeout coffee cup. And I'm also pulling in things from the add-on die set for the circles. This one is You Donut Scare Me. And I'm going to use the little pumpkin face and make it spooky coffee. Spoiler alert or warning, there will be coffee themed Halloween puns in this video. So hopefully you're okay with that. All right, let's dive right into my card. Like I said, this stencil is one of my absolute favorites for the entire year. I've used it so many times on so many different cards, and I think it's just such a fun texture for all of the things. So I'm going to use it on the background, and I'm also going to use it on the cup. So I'm using the color Soot with my Distress Oxide little cube there, and I'm using the shading sidekicks from Trinity. Love them so much. And I promised you some puns, so here we go. You can send this card and you can say, "Creepin' it real, one latte at a time," or "Too ghoul for decaf," or "Have a beautiful Halloween." My card is going to say "Boo," because you're my boo, and I love coffee, so there we have it. These coffee cups are so fun. I've made lots of different themed ones so far in my craft room. There's a lot of extra die sets that you can use to really make them themed and have characters, or you could pull from your stash and decorate it however you want. You could have a mermaid cup. You could have, I don't even know. You can just pull from whatever you have and make coffee cups however you want, because companies that sell coffee will decorate their coffee cups. So you have permission to play around in your craft room. Now look at how beautiful the blend is with these shading sidekicks. I adore them. I have one so I can use it for each different color of the rainbow. And I also have a brown and a black and a white. Now I'm going to pull that halftone texture stencil over here again, and then add just a little bit of some shadowing here. So there still is some of that Distress Soot ink that is on my stencil, and it's just blending with the purpley villainous poison, just getting a little extra color difference with my purple ink there. And I went traditional Halloween colors for my card today. So that would be black, orange, green, and purple. And to me, that screams Halloween. Although Halloween does not need to be these colors. You could go pastels for Halloween. You could do pink and orange. That's very popular this year. But just make it however you want. Now the little sleeve for the coffee cup is going to be a little pumpkin looking sleeve here. And I think this would be extra fun to make it a stencil. Look how beautiful the shade is. I can't even tell you how good these shading brushes are. I wish I could pass it through the screen so you could use it and give it a try, because they're just really fluffy. Oh, there they are. Oh, I guess I don't have one of every color because, hello, I have 3 greens for whatever reason. I think one of them was supposed to be my light blue, but no worries. If I ever do kind of change up my colors halfway in between, I will just wipe it with a microfiber cloth, but I really don't wash them. They're good as they are. Look how I could shade that lid piece without even adding ink. Now I'm just adhering my background on. I am making an A2 style card today. So my lime green paper is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. My gray textured paper would be 4 by 5 1/4. And then I pulled some black specialty sparkly cardstock from my stash. It's just a scrap, but it's about 1 inch by 4 inches. And then this is the best part. building my little coffee cup now that I have all the ink and all the textures that I'm looking for on my card. I think that some of these add-on die sets are so fun because you can really make different items. You could have a donut and the coffee cup together. I think that would be super cute. But with these eyes, you can kind of turn them in different directions and really get a different looking pumpkin. I wanted mine to be spooky, but not scary. That's my kind of Halloween, is spooky, but not horrifying. So I went with a happy pumpkin because I'm a happy gal. All right. I'm going to use some craft foam tape from Scrapbook Adhesives and just pop up the band that goes around the coffee cup, the sleeve, just so it has a little extra dimension. And the shading on that really did help give the dimension as well. So these 2 die cut pieces are adding dimension, but you could, instead of adding the dimension with the paper, you could just use the stencil and get that shading. But look how gorgeous that lid looks. I would never thought I would say that in a card making video. Look how beautiful that coffee cup lid is. I think it's just so gorgeous because of that ink blending, and that stencil can help, or you can use the coordinating dies and just pop it up. Speaking of popping it up, I'm going to add more foam and have my entire coffee cup popped up. Now look at the placement of this. This was, in my opinion, a missed opportunity that I did. I added foam to the top. If you want, you could leave the top open and have it be like a little gift card popping out to the top, or have a little like suckers coming out of the candy, the lid, not the candy lid, the lid, have candy coming out of the top of the coffee cup. I think that would be super cool as well and very appropriate for Halloween. Speaking of appropriate for Halloween, who doesn't love a good eyeball? I have my little tidy tray here from Trinity, and it's holding not only my sentiment, boo, but some eyeballs. And those came from the same set that I have pulled out for the coffee cup sleeve. And that came from the You Do Not Scare Me, or You Do Not Scare Me donut. You do not scare me. Ay. Okay. And I'm just going to decorate the bottom of the coffee cup with various sizes of eyeballs. So those are all in my tray. Now, the die set that with the coffee cup has this little piece that acts like a coffee stopper. Now, I've put this little stopper on all of the coffee cups that I have made with the Trinity coffee themed items because I think it looks super cute and it's an opportunity to add an embellishment. And if you know Trinity stamps, you know their embellishments are just unbelievably amazing. They have so many, more than 600 embellishments in their shop. It's amazing. So yeah, we're going to use a few of them today because they're really fun and they really dress up a card. That little topper looked great on its own, but how cute is it with a little clay embellishment of a pumpkin? Plus, the embellishments are made out of this really light clay substance, and they're really light, so it doesn't add a lot of weight to cards if you are mailing your cards to others. So you might be looking at my eyeballs on the side and going, why do you have yellow eyeballs? Well, I pulled white scrap paper from my stash to make the eyeballs, and it turns out it was pattern paper with yellow on one side. So just pretend you don't see the yellow. Now look at these gorgeous little coffee bean embellishments. Yes, I have 2 tidy trays because I use them like this on card making. It keeps everything clean and tidy, and I love it. Speaking of things I love, sparkle spots. I adore them. I love adding sparkle to cards. I love embellishments. And you mash those 2 up and you get a monster mash of sparkly, amazing embellishments. So I will link everything I'm using down below. Like I said, happy Halloween if you're watching on Halloween, or if you are watching later, I also wish you a happy day, no matter what day you're watching. How awesome is this little pickup stick tool that I'm holding in my hand? That is from Trinity. I have the wax side open where I'm moving embellishments all around, and it's working so easily for me to glue, but I'm also using that pointy end to position embellishments in just the right spot if they need to be moved over just a little. I really love this tool. I think it is one of the favorite tools that I have in my craft room, and I really don't know how I would craft without it because I love adding embellishments, which is one of the reasons why I adore Trinity stamps. So thank you for joining me here today on this video. If you liked or learned anything, be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel and turn on the notification bell that will notify you when I post a video. And I also post over on the Trinity Stamps YouTube channel. So be sure to subscribe over to the Trinity Stamps YouTube channel, and you can check out other videos from the fantastic design team. I am very honored and blessed to be part of it, and they have some amazing, talented designers over there that are making gorgeous cards, and you're not going to want to miss out on seeing those. So be sure to subscribe over there as well. All right, with a little bit of highlight, I have finished off my little coffee Halloween card. Be sure to keep on watching on this fun Halloween party, and we will see you next time. Happy Halloween! Oh dear, before we go, I have to leave you with a few more fun sentiments you could add for your Halloween coffee cards. Double, double, coffee and bubble. Hocus pocus, a little latte to focus. Death before decaf. And brewed from the dark roast depths. I don't know. I just think that these are so funny. Okay, one more. Vampire blend, extra dark roast. Okay. Happy Halloween. Bye, crafty friend.